Hello, and welcome to my journal entry number 9. You're traveling through another dimension. And in this journal, I'll be using terms from our course book and comparing them to scenes from the show The Twilight Zone. So here is a list of defense mechanisms that I believe the characters display. According to Freud, defense mechanisms are unconscious strategies used by the ego to manage anxiety caused by internal conflicts. So, some of the um, sorry, defense mechanisms that I noticed were denial, which we know you're denying the reality. Which I'll be explaining on the next page, which characters display which set of mechanisms. Starting with Anthony, one of the defense mechanisms he uses is rationalization, in which he creates a logical but false narrative that, in his mind, justifies his bad behavior. Such as, they were thinking bad thoughts about me, so I sent them away. Or they were singing and I don't like singing. He's in denial as well, so he refuses to acknowledge that he is the cause of any suffering. They were sent away to the cornfield because they were thinking bad thoughts, not because Anthony is cruel. Projection. He's projecting his inner frustration onto people and objects. So he makes the monsters from animals, and then he makes the neighbors and his parents watch the violent dinosaur fight on TV. Mr. and Mrs. Fremont are showing reaction formation, and most of the town as well. And they're behaving in a way that is the opposite of their true feelings. And as these feelings are as what Anthony perceives as unacceptable. Their fear is transformed into approval of Anthony's behavior. So everything, well, that's really good, Anthony, that's good. And they're trying not to think the bad thoughts so they don't get sent away. Sublimation. They're channeling their bad thoughts into more acceptable thoughts and behaviors for Anthony's sake, and most likely for the rest of the town's sake as well. But it's really just hurting them all. So on to Aunt Amy. I would say she's displaying a form of regression. Stop. Because Aunt May, she was normal and happy before, but after accidentally singing out loud in front of Anthony, she now just stares off into space. She's seemingly regressing back to a childlike state after he used his telekinesis to harm her. The townsfolk and neighbors are using intellectualization, and they're trying to look at their situation from a logical standpoint. Like, we shouldn't think bad thoughts. Anthony won't like it. They talk of the people who were sent to the cornfield as if it's just a matter of fact and it's a normal thing. Dan, the neighbor, I would say he shows some signs of sublimation, and he's attempting to turn his bad thoughts and his acting out into a more mature angle by drinking. And then, therefore, it just causes him to act out instead of calming his nerves. To end my discussion, the question or the prompt, which mechanisms do you think are most prominently used by the characters? And their motivation for using it. So 3 of them that are most common among them, I would say, is denial, reaction formation, and suppression. They must consciously block the bad thoughts because Anthony can read minds. And they force themselves to believe that it's a good life. It's a good thing you're making it snow. And they're denying or refusing to see a way out.